Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy, Rusty Keller, and we're back with round 2 of the 4th Hunger Games simulator videos on the Westman 5000 channel. So if you guys may or may not remember what happened in round 1, basically in like the arena event of, kind of forgot what day it was. Jax was electrocuted by the border, and Macho Man Randy Savage had tripped on a tree root and was unable to recover. And pretty much like Doughy the Dough Man was the last one standing, and he pretty much won round 1. So I don't know how round 2 is gonna go, but I'm gonna show you the districts in case if you guys don't remember. So here are the districts. From Bowser from District 1, all the way to Bobby Lashley from District 12. And let's not forget to mention that Kevin the Inkling, Alice Angel, Huggy Wuggy, and King Ghidorah have joined us in the last video. And they're here now, so here they are. Questions will be answered, people. Who will team up with who? Who will kill who? And most importantly, who will be the last one standing on round 2 of the 4th ever Hunger Games simulator video? Well, there's only one way to find out, people, and that is to watch through till the end. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. Proceed. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Wile E. Coyote runs away from the cornucopia. The Terminator runs away from the cornucopia. Does he really run in the Terminator movies? He just kind of walks. Anyways. Right, Henry Stickmin receives a trident from inside the cornucopia. Okay, I suppose it'll be good weapon for him. Right, the Distortress Rex runs away from the cornucopia. Squidward stays at the cornucopia for resources. Okay, that's kind of odd for him. Oh, okay, wait. Alright, so let's see. Alright, King Ghidorah, Jenny Wakeman, Bobby Lashley, and Garfield share everything they gathered before running. Alright, that's kind of weird for King Ghidorah to team up with Jenny, Bobby, and Garfield, but I mean, it is random, like the Hunger Games where Brand Stell is pretty random, so I won't actually judge. Anyways, Pepito runs away from the cornucopia. Dreadbear snatches a pair of sides. Ow, Dreadbear doesn't need sides of me. He's got like the claws on him. Anyway, Umaga and Sans fight for a bag. Umaga gives up and retreats. I mean, it's pretty much a good move for him, considering the fact that Sans does have like a bone to throw and the Gaster Blaster to blast of some sorts. Anyway. Alright, Penta grabs a shovel. Alright. Madison and Doughy fight for a bag. Doughy gives up and retreats. Elmo runs away from the cornucopia. Spike runs away from the cornucopia. Right. Edward runs away from the cornucopia. Wait a minute. We got Puss, Freddy, and Blossom. Okay, who would win in a fight? Either these three? You know, no, my Puss in Boots, Freddy, Cougar, and Blossom get into a fight. Blossom triumphantly kills them both! Wow. I mean, Puss in Boots getting killed by Blossom is pretty, I don't know. But Freddy Krueger getting killed by Blossom, that is just crazy, man. Anyway, Twilight Sparkle runs away from the cornucopia. Sonic, Jake Roberts, and Alice Angel get into a fight. Sonic triumphantly kills them both! Wow, okay. That was not a great start for Alice.
How am I out already?
What's the matter, Alice? With Jake Roberts snake biting you?
Shut up, Ghidorah.
Wallace runs away from the cornucopia. Right, Paul Blart runs away from the cornucopia. Bowser runs away from the cornucopia. Macho Man Randy Savage runs away from the cornucopia. The Iron Sheik runs away from the cornucopia. Okay, so it's like everyone else running away from the cornucopia, I guess. Jax runs away from the cornucopia. cornucopia. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man runs away from the cornucopia. Okay, that's kind of odd. I mean, he's like a giant. How can he run? But I digress. Captain Little Albano runs into the cornucopia and hides. Okay. Right. Walter White finds a full canteen of water. Okay, Alright. The Twisted Wolf runs away from the cornucopia. Twisted Wolf searches for a water source. Right. Doughy's trap kills Randy Savage. Wow. Wow. that is unfortunate for the Macho Man. I mean, at least he made it far to second place in the first round, but yeah, not a really good sign for the Macho Man, is it? Anyways. Alright, Dreadbear tries to sleep through the entire day. Okay then. Penta severely injures Blossom but puts her out of her misery. Okay. Well, so much for Blossom blossoming through all the way. No pun intended. Okay, that's probably bad, but you do get my point. Anyway, Bobby Lashley is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Walter White, Edward, King Ghidorah, Sans, and the Iron Sheik hunt for other tributes. Okay, kind of an odd team right there, but what can you do? Right, Wile E. Coyote defeats Garfield in a fight but spares his life. Okay, to be honest, I actually thought Wile E. Coyote was gonna light out some dynamite on a Garfield or something like that, but I don't know. When Bowser makes a wooden spear, okay. Alright, Terminator picks flowers. Why? I don't know. Umaga pushes Madison off a cliff during a knife fight. Dude, are you kidding me? Ugh. I didn't want to swamp Madison at all. That sucks. Yeah, sucks to suck, hey, Kevin. Shut up, Huggy. Make me have to use my ink strike on you. That doesn't really affect me at all. Well, okay, I don't know. Okay, anyways. Squidward hunts for other tributes. Right? Elmo's picked by thorns while picking berries. Much like Bobby Lashley. Jenny Wakeman collects fruit from a tree. I mean, she could like fly up into the trees and get the fruit, so I guess it does make sense. Alright, Wallace and Twilight Sparkle split to search resources. Alright, Henry Stickmin searches for firewood. Oh my god. Distortress Rex begs for Paul Blart to kill him. He refuses, keeping Distortress Rex alive. Okay, really? Doesn't Distortress Rex really see Paul Blart as, like, a real threat or something? That is, I don't know. Peppino practices his archery. Okay? Alright, Captain Little Albano diverts Stay Puft Marshmallow Man's attention and runs away. Right, Jax receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Oh boy. He's about to, like, cause more destruction action again. You just tell. Sonic fishes. Right, Spike dies from an infection. Oh, wow. That's just, wow. 8 cannon shots can be heard at a distance. Puss in Boots, District 11. Freddy Krueger, District 4. Jake the Snake Roberts, District 4. Alice Angel, District 5. Macho Man Randy Savage, District 3. Blossom, District 7. Madison, District 3. And Spike, District 10. Alright. King Ghidorah attacks Garfield, but Wallace protects him, killing King Ghidorah! Dude, as if one embarrassing death wasn't bad enough. Oh, come on! God damn it!
Look who's laughing now, Ghidorah.
Shut up, Alice. At least I didn't get killed by Sonic the Hedgehog.
At least I didn't get caught in an explosion by Jax.
No, forget it. I'm out of here.
Ouch.
Dreadbear questions his sanity. Wait, does Dreadbear really have a sanity? I don't know if he does. Anyway, Twisted Wolf cries himself to sleep. Okay, then. Alright. Like Captain Albano, Sans, the Distortress Rex, Squidward, and Walter White sleep in shifts. Okay, another team. It's kind of good with the Sans and the Distortress Rex, but anyways. Alright, Elmo receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Alright, Iron Sheik kills Henry Stigman with a sickle! Oh, come on. I thought this might be Henry Stigman's redemption, but nope. The Iron Sheik kind of rejected it, I guess. Alright, Babino defeats Jenny Wakeman in a fight, but spares her life. Okay, that was kind of close. Alright, Penta tries to treat his infection. Okay, when did that happen? Alright, Twilight Sparkle, Paul Blart, Edward, and Bobby Lashley sleep in shifts. Alright, Bowser and Terminator talk about the tribute still alive. Okay, now that is a crazy team right there. Or duo, if you call it. Anyway, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man tends to Sonic's wounds. Okay. Though he taints Jax's food, killing him. Oh, wow. Okay, now that is nuts. A character voiced by Michael Gouveia killing a character voiced by Michael Gouveia. What a moment right there. What a moment. Anywho. Wile E. Coyote receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. It better not be Acme or something like that. Umaga climbs a tree to rest. Bobby Lashley is unable to convince Bowser to not kill him. Wow. Bobby Lashley could have just at least had the strength to possibly give the Hurt Lock to death to Bowser or something like that, but Jenny Wakeman sees smoke rise in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Jenny Wakeman, what would your mother think about that when she possibly didn't see, possibly fire going on in, the woods or something like that? Anyways, Dreadbear discovers a cave, okay? Right, Paul Blart and Sans split up to search for resources. I mean, to be honest, it could be, a great team-up with, fight with both, Paul Blart and Sans, if I gotta be honest. Anyways, Elmo stabs Terminator while his back is turned. Dude. Wow. Out of all the people to be killed to kill the Terminator, it had to be Elmo. One of the main characters on Sesame Street. That's nuts. Twisted Wolf and Captain Albano hunt for other tributes. Alright, Garfield travels to higher ground. Wait, what? Oh my god, okay, what the hell is happening here with the Twilight, Sonic, Pepino, Coyote, and Wallace? I don't know, but, Twilight Sparkle sets off an explosion killing Sonic, Pepino, Wally, Coyote! Dude! That's the second time Wile E. Coyote was in an explosion! Dude, Wile E, he just can never seem to escape from these explosions, dude. The first time that happened, he was, killed in an explosion by, Jax. And, who was also killed in the explosion were, Bowser, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and, King Ghidorah. What the hell is happening right here, but with this, simulation, but I don't know. Umaga hunts for other tributes. He is, the small bulldozer, so I guess that's kind of good for him? Alright, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man collects fruit from a tree. You could just at least, tear the tree from its roots and, get the fruit, But anyways. Alright, Edward discovers a river. Okay. Alright, Penta thinks about home. Alright, Doughy receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Alright, Squidward receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. The Iron Sheik searches for a water source. I think he'll possibly need it. Alright, Walter White tends to the Distortress Rex's wounds. 9 cannon shots can be heard in the distance, and 4 of them were from Twilight Goddang Sparkle. King Ghidorah, District 1. Henry Stickmin, District 12. Jax, District 9. Bobby Lashley, District 12. The Terminator, District 2. Sonic the Hedgehog, District 5. Pepino, District 2. Wile E. Coyote, District 8. And Wallace, District 7. Twisted Wolf sees a fire but stays hidden. Walter White cries himself to sleep. I think he might have just ran out of drugs. But, oh well. Elmo and Iron Sheik tell stories about themselves to each other. Why though? Squidward sees a fire but stays hidden. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man shoots an arrow at Dripper but misses and kills Garfield instead. Wow, okay. I mean, I'm sure Marshmallow Man didn't mean to kill Garfield, I guess, but I mean, I don't know. Alright, Distortress Rex, Jenny Wakeman, and Edward track down and kill Paul Blart. I mean, even Distortress Rex killing Paul Blart, it's kinda makes sense since, Distortress Rex does, like, eat people, but I don't know why Jenny Wakeman and Edward had to kill Paul Blart. I mean, I have no idea. I don't know what to say. Alright, Sans and Doughy huddle for warmth. Alright, Captain Lou Albano and Umaga talk about the other tributes still alive. I mean, Umaga was like talking to Samoan, so maybe Captain Lou Albano will understand what he's saying, but I don't know. Alright, Bowser shoots an arrow at Twilight Sparkle, but misses and kills Panda instead! I mean, Bowser could have probably cares less if he possibly missed Twilight Sparkle. I mean, he is like a bad guy after all, and Twisted Wolf discovers a river. Okay, it's just mirrors. Why is like Twisted Wolf like at the top, like in the night 2, night 1, and day 1? It's kind of weird. Twilight Sparkle makes a slingshot. I mean, how? I mean, doesn't Twilight Sparkle like use her magic or something? Why does she need like a slingshot or something like that? But I mean, maybe just like she used her magic to make a slingshot, but I don't know. Right, Sans overhears Umaga and Doughy talking in the distance. Right, Squidward steals from Elmo while he isn't looking. Okay. Right, Bowser makes a wooden spear again. Right, Stay Puft, Marshmallow Man, and Dreadbeard hunt for other tributes. At this point, I'm kind of over Umaga and Dreadbeard to fight against each other. Well, we're still in this video, but Right, Jenny Wakeman, Edward, Distortress Rex, Iron Sheik, and Walter White hunt for other tributes. I mean, Jenny, Edward, and Distortress Rex are still a team? Captain Albano falls to a frozen lake and drowns. Okay, wow. God, that sucks for Captain. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Garfield, District 9. Paul Blart, District 8. Penta, District 11. And Captain Albano, District 5. Squidward, Twisted Wolf, and Walter White discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Okay, Doughy thinks about home. He's probably thinking about the, Haven place. I kind of forgot what it was called in Chapter 4, but you guys, I'm sure you guys do know, what I'm talking about. But anyway. Alright, Elmo destroys Umaga's supplies while he's sleeping. Wow, Elmo. I guess you're pretty much lucky that Umaga didn't see you. Otherwise, you'd probably get the Samoan spike. Alright. Edward is awoken by nightmares. Okay, but what kind of nightmares? Is it nightmares, but when he gets scrapped or something? I don't know. Alright. Twilight Sparkle receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Alright. Jenny Wakeman tends to her wounds. Oh, Bowser convinces this torturous Rex to snuggle with him. Okay, at this point, I thought they were about to fight. But, alright, Sans severely slices Stay Puft Marshmallow Man with a sword. Okay, how? How did that kill Stay Puft Marshmallow Man? I mean, couldn't, like, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man just, like, get, like, his gas or blasted or something? I don't know. Alright, Dreadbeard kills Iron Sheik for his supplies! God damn, like all the, like, the WWE wrestlers, past and present, are, like, getting their asses handed to them at this point of this round. Right, Twilight Sparkle hunts for other tributes. Alright, Squidward bashes Jenny and gets some rocks several times. Wow, Squidward. Wow. that is kind of impressive for Square. I mean, at least, like, one other threat to worry about for him, I guess. Man, Umaga tries to sleep through the entire day. I mean, has he had enough sleep from night 3? Why does he need more? Elmo, Bowser, and Edward hunt for other tributes. Okay, at this point, I'm thinking that possibly Bowser will backstab Edward. Much like when he, like, triumphantly killed Umaga and Edward at the bloodbath of round 1. Alright, Walter White scares this torturous Rex off. Really? Doesn't D-Rex see Walter White as an actual threat or something? But why? I don't know why. And Twistlewolf defeats Doughy in the fight, but spares his life. Okay. Alright, Dreadbear chases Sans. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, District 4. The Iron Sheik, District 1. And XJ9 Jenny, District 10. Oh my god. Edward, Twilight Sparkle, Umaga, Distortus Rex, and Twisted Wolf tracked down and killed Doughy. Wow, dude. I mean, to be fair, at least Doughy won in round 1, but I mean, not everyone wins both rounds, but okay. I don't suppose you are disappointed in that, are you, Huggy? I kind of knew that Doughy was gonna lose either way. I mean, to be fair, I mean, he did win round 1 either way. True. Anyways, Elmo dies trying to escape the arena. Good lord, I mean, Elmo was, like, trying to, like, escape to, like, get back to Sesame Street, but they had done so dirty to the poor young puppet. God dang. Anyways, Bowser tries to sing himself to sleep. Right, Walter White cooks his food before putting his fire out. I guess he's probably, like, cooking some drugs or something, but I don't know. Right, Sans tries to treat his infection. Right, Dreadbear thinks about home. Okay, Squidward screams for help. Cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Sorceress Rex decides not to go to the feast. I'm kind of surprised that he's still in this. Right, Edward throws a knife into Sans' chest. Okay, how? How the hell did Edward even do that? I mean, I think maybe like a knife was, like, laying down and flung at Sans, I guess, but I don't know. Right, Walter White decides not to go to the feast. Umaga decides to not go to the feast. Right, Twisted Wolf decides not go to the feast. Like, Twilight Sparkle bashes Bowser's head against a rock several times. Wow. I mean, who would have thought that, like, the leader of the main 6 would just kill the Koopa King? That itself is just crazy. Alright, Squidward bashes Dreadbear's head with a mace. How? How did Squidward do that? Is it Dreadbear like an animatronic or something? Like, how the hell did Squidward do that? I'm kind of confused, but stunned at the same time, I guess. Right, Twilight Sparkle thinks about home. Just thinking about Equestria. Right, Squidward's trap kills Walter White! I mean, okay, at least Walter White made it far into his game. Last time he got killed by Wallace, but I don't know what else to say. Alright, Twisted Wolf receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Again? The Sorceress Rex hinders himself. Umaga picks flowers. What? Edward tries to sleep through the entire day. 6 cannon shots can be heard at a distance. Doughy the Dough Man, District 9. Elmo, District 2. Sans, District 10. Bowser, District 1. Dreadbear, District 6. Walter White, District 8. Alright, so coming back to the statuses, we got Squidward, we got Twisted Wolf, we got Umaga, we got Edward, we got the Distortress Rex, and we got Twilight Sparkle. Okay, it's pretty nuts that Twilight Sparkle got 6 kills, but now it looks like we're all down to like the final 6 now. Alright, let's go and get on to the next night, shall we? Edward and Squidward talk about the other tributes still alive. Right. Twilight Sparkle is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Right. Umaga passes out from exhaustion. And Twisted Wolf and the Distortress Rex hold hands. Okay, kinda odd. Twisted Wolf discovers a river. Right. Edward tends to Distortress Rex's wounds. Cow. Squidward receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Twilight Sparkle scares Umaga off. I'm guessing Umaga must be afraid of ponies or something. No cannon shots can be heard at a distance. To make up for, like, the multiple amount of kills that happened in the previous days. Twisted Wolf lets his Sorceress Rex into his shelter. Okay, that's kind of odd. Right, Squidward screams for help again. And Twilight Sparkle cries herself to sleep. Okay, Umaga and Edward. Umaga strangles Edward after engaging in a fist fight. Okay, I gotta ask, how the hell is that even possible for Umaga strangling Edward like that? I mean, I don't know. It's kind of Hunger Games logic, to be exact. Squidward and Twisted Wolf work together for the day. Okay. Twilight Sparkle and Distortress Rex work together for the day again, okay? And Umaga receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Only 1 cannon shot can be heard at a distance. Edward, District 7. Twisted Wolf stays awake all night. Right, Distortress Rex and Twilight Sparkle run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Umaga tends to his wounds. And Squidward sees a fire but stays hidden. Okay, how the hell does no one even fight each other at night 7? Squidward makes a wooden spear. Right, Umaga severely injures Distortress Rex and leaves him to die. Okay, wow. Who would have thought like the Simone Boulders are like Umaga would just kill like a mutant T-Rex like that? That is Twilight Sparkle severely slices Twisted Wolf with a sword! Damn, okay. I mean, at least these two made it far into the game, not gonna lie. Okay, 2 cannon shots can be heard at a distance. Distortress Rex, District 11, and Twisted Wolf, District 6. Twilight Sparkle strangles Umaga after engaging in a fist fight. What, dude? Wow. I mean, Umaga like got like the same treatment as Edward, so not too crazy about it. Okay, so it's now down to like Twilight Sparkle and Squidward now. Let's see what's gonna happen with Squidward now, and Squidward dies from an infection. Wow, dude. We really just ended off with someone dying from an infection. Damn, we really ended off with Squidward dying from an infection, huh?
Yeah, unfortunately so.
Yeah. Well, at least Twilight Sparkle was like the first female character to win the Hunger Games, you know? Or at least round 2 of it, if I gotta be honest.
Yeah, true, Huggy. That is true.
I mean, there's like a bunch of male characters in the Hunger Games that has been winning, but for Twilight Sparkle winning, it's kind of a first.
Yeah, that is true, Kevin.
Yeah, but I am still pretty much satisfied that Dolly won in round 1, so I'm not too mad about it or anything. Okay, to be fair, for a Twilight Sparkle winning, I mean, we haven't had like a female character win in a Hunger Games simulator video, but hey, I mean, good for Twilight for being like the first female character or alicorn to win the Hunger Games simulator, something like that. I mean, Marcy was pretty much like close in round 2 with him and Screech in the first Hunger Games simulator. But hey, well done for a Twilight Sparkle. Well done for her indeed. I know it's pretty much awkward from my saying some sorts, but I don't know what else to say.
The winner is Twilight Sparkle from District 12.
Alright, so here are the placements of the characters of the second round on the 4th Hunger Games video. I mean, the Twilight Sparkle being in first place, it kind of reminded me of when Golden Freddy was in first place of the first round of the 3rd Hunger Games. When Twilight Sparkle had to set off an explosion killing Sonic, Peppino, Wile E. Coyote, and Wallace. It pretty much like did remind me of when Golden Freddy had set off an explosion killing Scrat, Ragatha, Gonzo, and Oscar. I mean, for a Distortionist Rex of being in 5th place, I mean, it is like a redemption for him, considering the fact that he accidentally stepped on a landmine, which killed himself, and yeah, and for Puss in Boots being in 36th place, I mean, that's kind of a bit of a downgrade, including for the likes of Macho Man, Jax, Henry Stickmin, Freddy Krueger, I believe, I don't know, and Sonic the Hedgehog, and like possibly like a few others who possibly made it far in the first round of the Hunger Games. Well, the 4th video, to be honest. And that's it, everybody. That concludes the second round of the 4th Hunger Games simulator video on the Westman 5000 channel. I don't know when I'm going to be able to make Hunger Games 5 or Hunger Games Simulator 5 or something like that, but I do have some characters planned for the 5th one, but I'm not going to tell you because I'm just going to be keeping it some secrets or something like that, but I kind of also plan on reviving some characters, but I don't know who exactly, but I'll possibly think about it, or possibly I'll do like some polls, voting polls for you guys to vote, but other than that, I'm not too sure, but stay tuned for that, and yeah, and well, I don't know what else to say, but as usual, everybody, don't forget that karate kick the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new to it. And I'll see you guys in the next video, because we out this thing. Westmania! Ha 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 ha!